Mr. Newman, what we're doing today?
Winning.
Fighting tough.
Reply Anders to that.
We'll see how that goes when I'm around.
Where are you, P4?
Ahead of him, that's all you need to know.
What can you do from P4 though?
Win.
You've got Benji there, you going to work with him or not?
Yeah. Yeah. You work with me to catch up to Archie in one of the Warrington races, so shut you down now.
Anyway.
So you're saying you're going to get him?
Yeah.
Why don't we work together to catch Dylan Edwards? No.
Hey up. Got Inkley here.
Why don't we work together to catch that bugger?
Got the Edwards brother, cousin.
The terrible cousin.
Got Dylan there on P1.
He's put you to shame.
Dylan's faster than Rory.
Let's get on it.
Is it 7 seconds?
Heat on these corners is giving you
Hello and welcome to Anders Lad and Dad Go-Karting. We are here at TeamSport Preston for a Junior League race. I have qualified P4 for the race, and as you can, behind us in P5 is Salvador, and on pole position is Dylan Edwards, followed by Rory Hinckley. In third, Club 100 racer Benjamin Hamilton, and then in fourth, me, and then fifth, Salvador, and sixth, I think, is Alfie Lambert, and I can't remember back from behind that. Now I get a bit confused here. Obviously, it's red. It's 5 red lights to green. I thought it was 5 red lights to out. So yeah, I ruined that. And green, and away we go. And we've had an awful start because I jumped the start, so I thought I'd put my foot down a little later to make it fair, because I knew otherwise I'd be starting ahead, which is unfair. And it didn't. I think I put my foot down a little bit too late, so it didn't really work. And you can just see we're just getting ambushed and ambushed by every driver on the grid. We've gone from P4 to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're P9 from P4, which is an awful result. We try and get a switch back on this guy, but then there's someone who sends it down the inside. Probably not the right move to do, but he did it anyway. But we do get down the inside of that guy, moved on up back into P8. So now let's see what we can do here from P8. Click your boost button as you go over the checker flag line, so then you get it round the double left and up the ramp. Very useful. Dylan Edwards leads there from Benji Hamilton, from Rory, from Sal, from Alfie, from James, from this Joe Jennings, I think his name was, and then me in 8th. So let's see what we can do this year. Man's about not happy with that start at all. But let's see what we can do from P8. Let's see what type of overtakes we can make. They're going to have to be some good overtakes because we've got a lot of catching up to do. So here we go, chasing down Joe Jennings here. Kart number 40, I think his kart number was. Mine was kart 54, and it felt pretty good. It got me second fastest lap of the race. So it was a good kart. Did the Monday members session after this, actually. The Monday with the first Monday members did a 35.6, which is pretty good. The track, there's still a bit of, as you can see, it's not as grippy as what it was when I did my lap record of a 35.3. So there's still some evolution to go here. I definitely think that there is some evolution in this track. But anyway, here we are, chasing down Joe Jennings. Are we going to get down the inside? No, we're just going to follow him through and try and get on to one of my best mates on the grid, James Edwards. He had a pretty good race, James. I don't know what happened at the end. I can't remember what happened to him at the end, but he had a pretty good race as we try and attack kart 40. He's pretty good. He's holding his position well, but we seem to be getting better exits out of that corner. So let's just see what we can do. See if we can make a move. I think we pressed that boost button a little bit later. Yes, we did. You see, we're getting. Now we're going to go down the inside. We are going to go down the inside. A little bit of contact on the rear end, but from mostly his point of view there, for me, I think he tried staying a bit too long, which is the reason of contact. But we get past him, and we're now on to James Edwards here, the cousin of Dylan Edwards, and Dylan putting him to shame right now as he's leading the race by a comfortable margin, and James is down in 6th place. But Dylan does BIKC here. This is what he's doing, is BIKC. So in respect to James, this is his first race here. So James, I talked to him after the race. He said he enjoyed this track, and he was the same. Marshall told him no bumping, but I didn't see any bumping from him. Yeah, and then he's telling us to work together. I agree. You can see, thumbs up. We are agreeing to work together to catch Alfie, Benjamin, and Sal. Who's in? Benjamin Hamilton's in 3rd there, but then Sal and then Alfie. James 6th and I'm 7th. We've got a little train going on here. James in Kart 60, and Kart 60, not one of the worst karts, not one of the best karts at Preston. I don't really know what to say about it. It's an average kart. 54, which I'm in, felt really good. Kart numbers are very weird at Preston. The ones at all the other tracks are quite low. And usually the cadet karts are the higher numbers, whereas here they're like kart 54 and stuff. Kart numbers are pretty weird. But yeah, it's just one of those things. As James goes for the move on Alfie, kart 45. Can we follow James through? Yes, we can. We give James a bit of a bump. There's not much we could have done there. We're just trying to follow him through. But Alfie is coming back at us as we go on the brakes and get that move complete. I tell Alfie to work together, but Joe Jennings sends it down the inside. I wasn't happy with that. He was far back, so that one was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't going to lie. I'm not going to lie, sorry. That was a bit of a surprise. I did not expect to see him down my inside. But we keep our position in P6 as we try and chase after James once again, and Benjamin Hamilton and Salvador. And I don't know how Sal gets past. I think Sal does get past Benjamin Hamilton, but I don't know where and how. So you can see them, so we'll probably see where he gets past him in not too long, because I had to just catching up to Sal. But as you can see, we are already on the rear bumper of James Edwards now. James has a look. You can see I'm on his bumper, and you can see Salvador goes for the move, and so do we. It's a pinpoint accurate move from the both of us as James comes back at us, but we're going to brake. James hits us, and we get a no bumping warning for no reason at all. That Marshall clearly doesn't know what good racing means. That was a beautiful move. And as you can see, we pinpoint copied Salvador if you look ahead. As you can see, something wrong with Benjamin Hamilton's car here today. He had no pace in this race, but this isn't Benjamin Hamilton. At Warrington he did 58.8 in summer. Yeah, 58.8 in summer. That is beautiful pace. It's not regular you see someone do those type of times. But we're getting onto the bumper of Benjamin Hamilton. 33, Rory told me, I don't come Preston that often. I more go Warrington. And as you know, I'm doing BIKC at Liverpool, so that's where I'm going to start going. But as you can see, we're on the bumper of Benjamin Hamilton. We go down the inside. It's another great move, pinpoint copied of the two moves from previous laps. And now we try and chase after Salvador. But as I was saying, Rory told me kart 33, there's something wrong with that boost button. He said you click it and it doesn't go on until about 5 seconds later, which is why Benjamin was struggling. So hopefully they can sort that. But now we catch up to Sal. We have a great pace in this race today. I don't know where the pace has come from, because in qualifying, Benjamin Hamilton and Rory were all pulling away from me, and now we're catching Rory and Sal. So it's one of those. And now we've flown past Benjamin Hamilton, and we're catching Rory. You can see we're catching him, but we can't. Well, see, I'm trying to tell Sal, come on, we've got a race to catch here. We can catch Rory if we just work together. We have a race to get on a podium for the both of us here if we just work together. But he doesn't. He's having none of it. And I'm trying to give him space so he will do it. but he's not doing it. As you can see, I do get close, but not close enough, and he keeps defending. I'm just getting so annoyed. I'm getting so angry. I'm trying to work together, use our heads in a way to catch up to P2. He can get P2, I can follow him through, and then we battle. Because we are catching Rory. We're faster than Rory, because afterwards they messed up the position thing, so it actually said I was P2, Sal was P3, Rory P4, because they were the times, not the position. He forgot to change it to position instead of times. So, yeah. That was we were all confused. We were like, what, why does it say I'm P2? I most definitely didn't finish P2. But we were quicker than Rory, so we just needed to put our heads, smash our heads and put them to good use and say, what are we doing? We need to work together. But Sal's having none of it. So I thought, okay, we're not going to catch him now. There's only a few laps to go. So I'll just try and attack Sal, which is exactly what we do. I probably should have gone down the inside there. He left the gap open. I should have gone for it. But instead we go for a switch back. Doesn't quite work the way I would want it to. Sal has to defend again. We're going to get a good exit. Now if you go wider there must be a grip patch or something. Because if you go wider, unlike Sal's doing, you get some sort of extra boost. It's weird. There's a few spots around this track where you feel like you get an extra boost. I'll tell you the spots now. As you can see, Sal's kart brakes. I don't know what happened. But anyway, here is the bit. If you go flat around there, you seem to get a boost and go out wide. But what happened to Sal? I don't know. And also, here's another one. If you go, you take that corner good and you go out wide, you get a boost. Same with that corner. If you go out wide, you get a boost. Pretty much same here. If you go out wide, you get a boost. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what happened to Sal's car. I come into the pits really confused. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Sal's car has just completely broke. I'm trying to ask what happened, because I don't know. But we park it up in the pit lane, and it would be P4 in the end. The checker flag didn't get waved, even though it should have been, so yeah. It's P4 in the end. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm going to let you listen to the last bits, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
See a checkered flag or anything?
No, there was no checkered flag.
My car just went on speed.
At the end of the race, the timer had gone forward. At the end of the race, they said
Oh, well, if I knew it was... Oh,
switched down.
Yes, I'm third.
I had a good race. I enjoyed that. I had a terrible start. My start was awful. Your car, it was awful. My start, I had a crap start. I went from 4th to 9th.